Yes, it's Stefano talking. And I have just a very basic question. You mentioned about the challenges and everything, the left of the future and everything. Now, I would like to ask, when you had the opportunity more than once, why the conflict of interest wasn't sorted out in Italy? So now we have a government that is racist, is fascist, and no equality is possible, where woman dignity is humiliated all the time with the panic or vulgar jokes of the prime minister, all of this.
About conflict of interest, I agree with you. It was I don't say mistake, because we tried to approve a law on conflict of interest, but it was a failure from the center left. It's a long story. I believe that nobody knows well this story. There are many people, like you, I suppose, thinking that it was impossible to approve the laws because of bicameral commission, which is not true, because exactly during the works of bicameral commission, the houses approved April 98 the law about conflict of interest. The problem is that, as you know, in Italy, we must approve the law in the same text, in the houses, in the Senate. And during the path of this law, the opposition of the right, the filibustering that we had, and maybe at the end, the decision of the center-left leadership to have other priorities, for example, the reform of the federalism. This was the obstacle, and the legislature ended without the law on conflict of interest. But let me be clear. I tried. I believe that during my government we had the most serious work for the law about conflict of interest. It's not my personal responsibility, while I'm responsible like the other member of the center-left leadership. But I believe that there is some illusion that having that law, Berlusconi would have disappeared from the Italian political scenario. Berlusconi is a political and cultural phenomenon, deep-rooted in Italian society and in Italian history. You know, approving that law, you know what he would have done. I know that because they told me. He would have given TV channels to his children, speaking TV, saying the communists forced me to give up what I did during my life, and giving the TV to his children, nothing would be changed, and he would have won the elections having 1 million votes more. I believe, believe me, I believe that a political problem, a cultural problem. The problem is why the majority of Italians voted for him.
Because there's no
Three times.
In Italy, politician, you are not responsible. If you have people like me, we are in England or another place, because there's no job in Italy, because the politicians are old, okay? You just try to keep your seat, and that's it.